Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing? I got Z here with me. She has hopped in the lab. She's checking out my filming setup. So if you hear anything fall and see a little black streak run across the screen, you know why. But anyway, by the title of the video, you can see that I'm going to be talking about my top co-washes. So I've been getting a lot of requests for like top product videos, like favorite shampoos, favorite conditioners, favorite leave-ins, etc. And I know some of you guys asked me to do like a week of favorites. I know that that's like been really popular on YouTube lately, but one, I just don't have that kind of time to pre-film like that. And I have a lot of product reviews that I need to get out, so I figured I would just do this like bit by bit because I don't really foresee any of those things changing anytime soon. Y'all know I love me some co-washes, and I'm definitely a stickler on cleansing. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about my top co-washes with you guys. So if you're interested in seeing and hearing all about my favorite co-washes, then just keep watching. Let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start like from absolute favorite to the least. This in no way means that any of them are bad. It's just like, you know, going from the one that I use the most to the one that, you know, I really enjoy but don't pull out as often. My top co-wash, my absolute favorite right now, is the As I Am Dry and Itchy Scalp Care Olive and Tea Tree Oil co-wash. Oh, this co-wash is just, I love the texture of it. I enjoy the texture of all of As I Am's co-washes. I feel like they usually hit the nail on the head when it comes to texture. It says that it fights and prevents dandruff, effectively cleanses hair and scalp using natural ingredients, helps prevent itchiness and soothes scalp, hydrates dry hair for more vibrant, manageable, natural coils and curls. So this has been a savior for me in the summer, but it has been a savior for me like in the winter too. My scalp tends to run a little dry, so sometimes it will get kind of itchy. That's a big reason why I co-wash, not just for the health of my hair, but the health of my scalp. And my scalp does benefit from having that extra water in the middle of the week. So this has actual medicated ingredients in here that are going to help with scalp care and help to tame that itchiness. I love this because I can use this co-wash and not have itchiness for 1, sometimes even 2 weeks, depending just on how my skin is acting that week. So this one is just, it's so good. I love the way it smells. I love the way it feels in the hair. I love that these newer As I Am co-washes really do pack a punch when it comes to slip. This slides and glides very easily through your hair, and it really does get things clean. It's not to the degree that a shampoo will give you, obviously, but it does make my hair feel clean. Now, this is not going to be one of those co-washes where you're like, oh my God, my hair is just like so moisturized. Like, it does help to impart moisture, but I do find that with this, I think because it is slightly medicated, it's not quite as moisturizing as some of my other co-washes. But I don't really care about that. Having moisturizing co-washes is nice, but at the same time, like, I am doing this for the cleanliness of my hair and scalp. So if it's not the most moisturizing thing on the planet, as long as it's not drying my hair out, I don't really care. So that is one thing that I really do enjoy about this. This is probably the most cleansing co-wash that I own, and I'm totally down for it because I'm totally down for clean hair and clean scalp. So if you have not tried out the As I Am Dry and Itchy Scalp co-wash, I highly, highly suggest it, especially if you suffer with itchy scalp. Number 2, I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've shown this because every time I would go to re-up, y'all bought all of it. I actually haven't even taken the packaging off of this yet, just because I'm trying to finish up 2 more things before I open this bottle. But this is the SheScentIt Blueberry Co-Wash Conditioner with blueberry extract and yucca root. What are you doing, sweetheart? what art thou doing, beautiful girl? It's just a fun time here in the cat universe. Right, sweetie? I discovered this last year, and I have not been able to put it down, like, ever since. Like, it is so good. It says it cleanses and moisturizes hair for all hair types. Blueberry Co-Wash Conditioner is a rich, nourishing conditioner that moisturizes while gently cleansing by using the extracts of yucca root. It is a wonderful blend of conditioners, oils, and botanical extracts meant to give your hair a true spa-like experience. Hair is less soft, tangled, and frizz-free. And it does say that it delivers intense moisture. I love it. First of all, it smells good. It's not like a crazy strong, almost headachy blueberry like the Blueberry Bliss collection from Curls. This one is very light. It has more of like a true, like if you got a blueberry smoothie from like Smoothie King. That's what this smells like. It smells so good and fresh. I love how creamy this conditioner is. It just, again, slides through the hair. It really does like just glide through the hair like butter. It's very creamy and very cleansing. Now, I will say with this, sometimes the batches do vary, and that is common with super duper natural products. So sometimes I'll get a batch that's a little bit thicker and more moisturizing, and sometimes I'll get a batch that's a little bit thinner and more cleansing. Either way, they're still amazing. Regardless of whether my batches are a little bit different, it's still amazing and I still enjoy it. This one seems like it's gonna be, yeah, this is a thicker one for sure. I love this because the detangling is a breeze on this. It smells completely indulgent, but I really do love the way my hair feels when I rinse this out. My hair feels, you know, definitely cleansed. I wouldn't use this when I have something heavy in my hair. I don't really use co-washes when I have something heavy in my hair anyway, unless it's like I don't really have a choice kind of situation. But it makes my hair feel so silky, and when it's in my hair and when I rinse it out, I can see the curls just popping, springing back. My curls become more lustrous, a little bit shinier. I just really enjoy this, and I find that this does get a pretty decent amount of the products that I had in previously off of my hair. So I do find this typically to be relatively cleansing, but still very moisturizing. It's definitely more moisturizing than the As I Am Dry and Itchy Scalp Co-Wash. I think, honestly, everything else that I use is more moisturizing than that. Not that it's drying. It's just those medicated ingredients just make your hair feel different. But this right here, I can't say enough good things about it. If you guys were watching my channel last year when I was really on that like SheScentIt bender, then you know how much I love this, and you know how many bottles of this I have gone through. So happy that I have more in my stash, and hopefully this Black Friday I will beat y'all to the SheScentIt sale and actually get my Blueberry Co-Wash, because that's the biggest reason why I didn't have any for so long. But it's just a testament to show I'm not the only person that is insanely crazy about this stuff. This is damn near a cult favorite. It's an amazing co-wash conditioner, so I highly suggest this. And then the third one, honestly, kind of just like threw me for a loop, kind of shocked me. It's such a good co-wash. This is the Camille Rose Creme Restore Conditioning Cleanser with coconut and argan oil, and it's a moisture restoring conditioner blend with nourishing oils to seal and softness. She looks like she comes with a little pump. For months, all I heard Lorianne Wesley from Mad Curls talk about was this. She said how much slip it had, how decadent it was, how good it smelled, like so many things about this freaking Creme Restore, right? And I think there was one point on live, we were on live with her, and it was back up on the site because she kept saying how like it would disappear and reappear on the site, and it was back up on the site. I want to say it was like $10 at the time, and we blew out Camille Rose. Like, everybody that was on live hopped on the website and literally sold out Creme Restore. They couldn't, like, I don't think Camille Rose was ready for the way that everybody tore up that site for some Creme Restore, right? So I'm just sitting there, like, I'm enjoying the live. I'm like, I don't need another co-wash right now. But then more people kept saying, like, Lorianne, like, this is so good. Like, thank you for putting me onto this. And I was like, okay, all these people have like different hair types, different needs, etc. I was like, maybe I should try it too. So a couple of weeks after that, it came back in stock and I grabbed 2 and I am in love. This is so nice. It is very thick. This is thicker than either the As I Am or the SheScentIt. This is probably the thickest co-wash that I own. Has a very thick consistency. But don't let that thickness fool you, because baby got slip. She has slip. She has moisture. She gives softness to the hair. She actually removes product from the hair. I love this. I don't know what Janelle is doing over there, but this is awesome. If you haven't tried Creme Restore, I highly suggest it. Like, highly suggest it. I'm mad that I slept on getting this for so long. It is such a good co-wash. It smells amazing. Like, the smell of this is just decadent. This is more decadent than her usual cake batter scent. It smells like a caramel, like a tres leches or something like that. It smells so good and it feels so good. Like, I don't think I can stress this enough. I've already gone through 1 bottle, put a dent into this bottle, and I got more during the World Natural Hair Show sale. I get backups of this. Let's say I get 4 to 6 uses depending on how tangled my hair is at the time, which I think is really good for an 8-ounce bottle, because usually 8-ounce containers, I'm lucky if I get like 3 uses out of it. So with this, I get a decent amount of uses of it. I also do get a really good amount of uses with the SheScentIt. This one is 8.5 ounces, and I would say I get at least 5 uses out of this bottle. So Camille Rose Creme Restore, shout out to Mad Curls. This is one of the best recommendations that I have ever received, and I highly suggest that you guys try it too. Creme Restore is just, it'll just make you feel like such a badass bitch when you're in the shower. I'll just tell you that. Number 3, this one, I didn't think that I was gonna fall for this the way that I have. This is the Curl Origin Chocolate Hydration Co-Wash with cocoa butter, cocoa extracts, and marshmallow. This rich conditioner contains nourishing ingredients that penetrate deep into the damaged areas of the hair for intense repair, moisture, and nourishment. It gently cleanses hair, lifting away excess buildup. Infused with cocoa extracts to bring dry, dull, and damaged hair back to life. It leaves hair moisturized, hydrated, and shiny. And all of those claims are super true. I remember when this popped up during Black Friday, I was really, really excited because I was like, ooh, like their website is restocked. They have new things. And I went ahead and I picked up this chocolate hydration co-wash, not thinking about the fact that things that have cocoa butter in it tend to cause buildup on my hair. And when I finally got off of the high of shopping and I realized what I bought, I was like, girl, you dumb. I was like, girl, you stupid. You done lost your mind. You have a problem. You need to seek help. But this actually ended up being a really amazing purchase. First of all, it smells like chocolate. It smells so good. Like, I can't get over how good this smells. And you can see the cocoa in it. This stuff is so creamy and luxurious. It feels so good. But in using it, I don't have any issues with buildup. Even though the cocoa butter is like not super duper high up. It's definitely past the midpoint on the ingredients list, but there is a lot of like aloe vera and BTMS and avocado oil in here, which are all things that I love. This is not something that I use when I'm like really looking to cleanse my hair. This is something that I use when I'm in between washes. I have very light products on my hair, and I really just want to get those light products off, kind of rehydrate, reset the scales, and then continue on with my wash day. And this does that for me. It's so silky and smooth in the hair. This is another one that has really, really good slip. I really do look for slip in my co-washes. This is amazing as a co-wash. It's dope as a pre-poo as well. Sometimes I'll put this in as a pre-poo if I have a lot of tangles and I just need to soften things up a little bit. I will use this as a pre-poo. I do find that co-washes like this still have a place in my routine, and I think that this works out really well for me because overall I do keep my hair and my scalp relatively clean. And I do my best to try to avoid buildup. This one is a nice in-between. Sometimes my hair really isn't that dirty and I just kind of need to rehydrate. And this does that. This really does rehydrate. If you have a ton of product in your hair, it's not going to get most of that off. But if you have very light products, if you tend to use Curl Origin, SheScentIt, like Soultanicals, stuff like that, even the Main Choice, those tend to be lighter products. This will suit your needs very well in terms of like a midweek or like end of week or rehydrating session. Such a beautiful co-wash. Really happy that they came out with this, and the smell is like... And then I have the As I Am Long and Luxe Pomegranate and Passion Fruit GroWash, and this is their cleansing cream conditioner. I feel like we had this whole run with pomegranate. Like everybody was putting pomegranate in everything. I don't really know why, but I'm not mad at it because it all smelled amazing. I've used this, but I haven't used it a ton. This summer, I have really just been getting like my use out of that dry and itchy scalp co-wash just because sweat, working out, it's just hot in general. I'm back on these medications and your girl be hot flashing, like she be hot flashing, and that stuff comes through. But I actually discovered this one first. I discovered this one, was it last year? Like the beginning of 2018 when they came out with this? I think so. I don't think I'm tripping. I think it was around that time when they came out with this. And I picked up like all the products in the collection, and I gave some of them away. Like I never did a review. I ended up giving some of them away because I had friends that wanted to try them, and I was slow on the review uptake. But y'all, this right here made me put down my original coconut co-wash because this has mad slip. Like she got slip. She's slippity, slippery, slip. Like, this has such nice slip. And those of you that have been using As I Am for a while, even those of us that are like original OG lovers of the coconut co-wash, I think the number one complaint has always been that it was not slippery enough. And I still love that co-wash, and my curls still really gravitate to that co-wash. But I purchased the new ones over the coconut co-wash because I find that those just have better slip. This one was the one that got me away from coconut co-wash. It is a thicker formulation. It's so creamy. And I find that I don't go through this half as quickly as I would go through that coconut co-wash. I love this. I have a backup of it the same way I have a backup of the As I Am, like all of these. This is such a nice co-wash. If you haven't tried the Long and Luxe one, I highly suggest it. There's just something about this. I don't know what it is about this. It just feels so good. I find that this it's still very cleansing. That's one thing that I really do like about the As I Am co-washes in general, even though this is not as cleansing as the dry and itchy scalp for obvious reasons. I find that all of the As I Am co-washes are still cleansing. And that's what I like about them. That's why they're the first things that I recommend to people who are really just starting to get into co-washing, because they are cleansing. So if you have not tried this Long and Luxe GroWash, I highly suggest it. And I think this entire collection was geared towards like growth and length retention. And I really do see that, because I found that the entire Long and Luxe collection had far more slip than the original collection. So I feel like that slip really does aid in retention. Really helpful, smells really good. Just a nice line. As I Am, just typically I don't have any issues with As I Am. Typically, As I Am be poppin'. I have one more, and this is really an honorable mention because I felt like it's not a true shampoo. Like it's more cleansing than the co-washes, but it's not a shampoo. If I had to put it in a category, I think it would have to go with the co-washes. And that is my Soultanicals Shea-Yurvedic Butta Shampoo, Heavy Shampoo Buttercream with Brahmi, Amla, Shikakai, and Bringraj. I've talked about this a lot. Like a lot. And the Butta shampoos are just, they're so good. But they are really in a league all their own. This is the only thing that's really like it. This right here, I love the Shea-Yurvedic because of the Ayurvedic ingredients in it. I love the way it makes my scalp feel. I love that really like soft, silky, gentle cleanse that it gives my curls. I love the ingredients in it. I love the way it smells. I love that even though it foams in my hair, it gets my stuff clean. It still has slip. It's still silky. It's still softening. This is just so good. Anytime someone asks me what's the one thing that I should try from Soultanicals, I tell them this. Because first of all, you can't go wrong with a good cleanser. But second of all, these are just amazing. Like this is an amazing cleanser. It's right in between a co-wash and a shampoo. It doesn't really fit exactly into either category, which is why I'm giving it an honorable mention, because it really just deserves to stand alone. It's just a unique product. It's so good. Hi, baby. I'm getting all this cattail action. Hi. Are you gonna sit? We'll just finish this up with the cat in the lap. But yeah, this, if you haven't tried the Soultanicals Butta shampoos, do it. Like they're so good, so rich, creamy. They have a nice lather. I did pick up the Rice Vitamin Butta shampoo, and I am enjoying that too, but I find that to be more cleansing and more strengthening than the Shea-Yurvedic. So if I want to use something that's a little bit more moisturizing, I pull out my Shea-Yurvedic just because I know that this is going to give me some extra moisture. But that Rice Vitamin Butta shampoo is nice too. So those are my top co-washes. I've tried a lot of co-washes out there. I've tried a lot of things. I have returned a lot of things to the store. I'm kind of a co-wash head. I'm a cleansing head in general. Like if you know me, you know that I am all about cleansing. So let me know in the comments down below, what are your favorite co-washes? I'm really curious. If there's anything that you know I haven't tried, you know, drop them down below so I can check them out, because I'm always buying new co-washes. I go through them relatively quickly. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.